You need to shut the fuck up.
Hey, motherfuckers. This is Minx. Suck my balls.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Hi, Lieutenant. How are you doing? Aw, did you find your land nav point, Lieutenant? Good job, Lieutenant. You get a
Expert Action Badge.
put on your uniform right,
Expert Action Badge.
show up to work on time,
Expert Action Badge.
qualify on your weapon,
Expert Action Badge. Badge of Action.
find your guidon.
Expert Action Badge.
That's right, just doing your normal warrior task and drills, you get a
Expert Action Badge.
Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Shit in a bag, Pogue. Badge of Action. The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. Action Badge.
This is Randy Couture, and you're listening to WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
How you feeling there, Mac? Good enough to fuck your mother!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Freedom. I'm your host, Minx. I'm joined by Pookie and the one and only best stepdad ever, Cause.
Good evening and happy Friday.
Right? It's Friday. It's almost Father's Day, so happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Fucking. I'm not gonna lie. I may have been drinking. I also may have been at my Monday work husband's house and like swimming in his pool, and so my hair got wet, and then I just did not do anything with it, which is why I'm wearing a hat. Yeah. I think this is legit the first show I've ever done while wearing a hat.
I think so.
Yeah, no,
I've never
this-
seen you
this
with a
never
hat
happened.
before on the air.
No, but this is definitely true. I definitely do bring the bad decisions, you know, or the fun ones.
Right.
They're
It
not
doesn't have
all,
to be
I
bad.
mean, you know, they're bad, but I mean, they're fun while they happen, so. Ugh. So, yeah, like, I didn't even bother to put a shirt on. I'm still in my fucking bikini right now. No fucks given. It's true.
Hey, what's
story.
with all the angry faces in chat, man?
Right? Haters. Oh well, that's fine. You guys can be angry,
Maybe they're not capable of making fun decisions.
right? It's
I mean, they made a good decision by joining us tonight.
I agree as well. How does one get a work husband? He and I work together like literally almost every time he operates. So because I'm fucking amazing and I'm the only person he wants to work with. So there's that.
So your at-work husband is an operator.
Or a surgeon, you know, either way.
Operator sounds cooler.
Right? Oh, I'm supposed to prove that I'm in a bikini. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
See?
Hey, the veteran report digs your hat.
Aw, thanks, man. I think it's fucking a good hat, too. So, there we go. Yeah. Enjoy that.
Uh-oh. I think Dale passed out.
Hi, you guys. But yeah, no, my work husband gave me wine tonight as well. He gave me like, he gave me 4 bottles of wine. He's like, I don't know what it is, but it's good. And I was like, all right. So I'm drinking something from like, that was bottled in like 2012. I have no idea what it is. It's from
Is it good?
Yes, it's amazing. It's from Texas too, which, you know, I'm from California, so I'm a little bit of a wine snob because, you know, fucking Napa. And no, this bottle's from, I think, what was it, Florence, Texas, which is
Yep,
not
that's
far from where
right
I'm
down.
at.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So, yeah. Veteran support, yes. The hat. Hi. Oh my God. Okay, so our guest tonight, we've got Green Berets rolling in, which I'm excited about. I don't know if the dudes are excited about that, but I'm excited. The bitch is excited. So.
That's the point that counts.
Exactly. My fucking dog. Oh, good. He's actually eating right now. I had to bring his food bowl like into the room that I'm broadcasting out of because he won't eat unless I'm like in eyesight.
This isn't even your dog.
No. Zeus is mine. Yeah. No.
Oh, Zeus. Okay.
Where's Chloe? I don't know where Chloe is.
I thought Chloe was like that attached to you that she won't eat unless you're there.
No. I mean, I think she's getting that way. I'm not sure. She hasn't really been eating much lately. So, hello, Chloe. Like, it's so funny when she like wags her non-existent tail. Her fucking whole body like shimmies and shakes, and she's like, "Hey!"
Her nub.
Yeah, which just, you know, makes her butt jiggle.
Dude, the video just caught up, and that's funny as hell. You're shimmying.
Yeah. But that's how it looks. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. How was your guys' week?
Uneventful.
Uneventful. Why was it? Like in a good way or a bad way? Are you still recovering from your freaking panic attack? I had one of those earlier this week, actually.
No, I'm a little frustrated right now. No, I was working on a riding mower, and I spent probably about $100 into it just to find out it was just a blown fuse.
Oh.
So I'm kind of still mad about that, but whatever.
Freaking yeah, no, I like, so Pookie may have had like a bit of an anxiety attack right before, like literally right before we got on air, which is fine. It fucking happens. I understand, Pooks. I had one on Tuesday at work.
Oh yeah?
Yes, because someone did not set up everything the way that I am normally used to like setting my shit up.
Oh, so you OCD'd out.
Oh my God, it was bad. It was bad. My doc had to literally like pull me out of the room and be like, I need you to breathe. I need you to calm down. And I'm like, it's all fucked up. I'm gonna tear it down. But it was like even worse because we had someone there judging us and like doing like a survey on us to see if we could pass this advanced joint care accreditation type of thing. And so like we were literally like we were being fucking judged, right, on every little thing that we were doing, and I was losing my shit because it wasn't set up right. Like, I had gone to lunch because I had to eat because I hadn't had breakfast and I was getting hangry. A bitch was getting hangry. And, like, me. When I say bitch, like, me. And so I had to go eat. And when I came back, the tech who had relieved me decided to actually start setting everything up. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. This is not okay. just everything about this is not like, I almost started flipping my tables. To be like, nope, get it out of here. I don't want it. I'm fucking.
So was it incorrect? Technically incorrect, or was it just not the way that you would have done it?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, like, I mean, you know, each tech has their own way of like setting up, right? And I can normally work off of anyone's back table as long as it is organized. Because otherwise my OCD is going to kick in and I will organize the fuck out of your table, which I've done many times. Like, there are some techs out there who are just not organized and like their table has trash all over it. And when I go in and relieve them, I'm when they come back from lunch, I'm like, I fixed your fucking table because it was a mess. But no, this one tech who no longer works here. Today was actually her last day. She started setting everything up, and I was like, drapes were not even, which is a big deal for me. Like, it fucking make them even. Like, one side should not be like just barely covering the table and the other side like draped halfway down to the floor. Like, fix it. I don't know. I was going insane. But yeah, I started hyperventilating. I started like, I'll admit it, I started like tearing up because I was about to start crying.
It seems to me that if you were to ever get out of the medical field and go into like a life of crime, you would break into people's house and like organize their bookshelves and CD collections.
No, but that's just it. Because like at home, I'm not like that. I have like little piles of like clutter here and there, but I can't have things too organized and neat at home because otherwise I'll go fucking crazy. I'll be like, well, there's no mess here. It looks like no one lives here. Like, you know, my desk, but you guys can't see like everything back here and like over here on my desk. There's shit everywhere. Back here, you guys can't see it. It looks organized. Or
I think
empty.
I think we've got the same desk.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been to your house. But yeah, no, legit, Joe. It was hardcore Forrest Whitaker eyewear. I was like, oh God. Like something had gotten into one of my eyes and like everything else is just like twitching, following it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
911, what is your emergency? Someone broke into my house and like all my silverware is where it should be. All the spoons are in the spoon thing and the knife in the knife thing.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. No. Okay. When it comes to shit like that, then yes, I'm OCD about.
I'm like that with my tools. Like if someone borrows my like ratchet set and they like misplace things, I lose my fucking mind.
Well, everyone apparently, you know, everyone's trying to get a hold of the legendary 10mm ratchet. So.
Yes, the 10mm socket is if you have one, keep it.
I saw a meme today and it was a package of 10mm sockets.
Oh,
right.
Like I hear those things are like worth more than gold.
Yeah, when you need them, they're never there.
Right, but when you don't, that's all you can ever find.
Well, the thing about it is almost every bolt is 10mm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If I ever lose mine, I just bust out my left-handed crescent wrench.
I love how Joe says, you leave the fucking 10mm out of this. You leave it out.
I treat that thing like Schmeagol in the ring, man. No, I don't play with that.
Precious. But, so, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Fucking, so, let's get in. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this.
Let's do it.
Right? All right. So I saw the funniest shit ever online today. And it was, so you guys know that Father's Day is rapidly approaching.
Yeah.
I am not a good daughter. I have not gotten any of my dad's a card.
You can just call me. That would be all right. Or send me a text.
Right? Yeah. Well, do I have your number?
Yeah, we went to War Horses for Veterans. We exchanged numbers.
That doesn't mean I actually put it in there. I got a lot of numbers from people who I'm like, no, but honestly, like, I don't even know what I did with that piece of paper. I can't tell you. I have no idea what happened to it.
So you're a shitty human, too.
Yeah, I am.
Don't worry, I do that.
I'm a shitty daughter. I'm a shitty human. Yeah, no, exactly.
It covers all the bases.
Yeah, all of them. But Target apparently was because they pulled it off the shelves. They were selling a card for Baby Daddy.
Okay.
The funniest shit I've ever read. It's hilarious. So this woman named Takesha Saunders was looking to buy her husband a Father's Day card at Target in suburban Dallas recently and became more than a little dismayed at her lack of options. Do tell, Takesha. Saunders, who is black. I mean, the article says African American, but she's black, right? Okay, everyone's got the point. Was looking for a card that showed a black couple with the word husband on the front. However, her search was in vain as she could not find one. Instead, she saw a card with an image of a black couple and the words Baby Daddy on the front. Oh my God.
It's funny to me. I think it's hilarious. I guess I understand her butt-hurtedness, but damn.
It's hilarious. Oh my God. So she goes on to say, you cannot be serious, Target. Really? This is the only Father's Day card that featured a black couple, she said on Facebook, along with a photo of the card, which has since gone viral. Baby daddy is largely a derogatory term for an absent father of a single woman's child. But I mean,
baby daddies need cards too.
They do, baby. Hey y'all, Baby Daddy Day is coming up.
I think there ought to be a separate holiday for baby daddies. And or baby mamas and.
No, everyone watch out! All these single moms are gonna be out there like hashtag he ain't shit, hashtag dad and mom duty, hashtag I do both, hashtag he's a deadbeat dad, hashtag I open my legs for any loser out there. You know who you are.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to die right now.
Oh my God. So apparently she got on to CNN, and Saunders said the store in Rockwall, Texas, carried Father's Day's card depicting people of other ethnic backgrounds that did read husband. After getting over her initial shock, Saunders said she talked with her husband, who urged her to post a photo to Facebook to bring awareness to the issue. After her post attracted attention and complaints from others, Target issued an apology and said it was pulling the card from its stores. We want all guests to feel welcomed and respected when they shop at Target. We are made aware of some concerns about this card last week, and we are working with our vendor to have it removed from Target stores, said the statement. We appreciate the feedback and apologize. It's never our intent to offend any of our guests with the products we sell. American Greetings, which made the card,
That's a big company.
Also issued an apology. It's just fucking amazing. American Greetings said, thank you for raising this concern and bringing it to our attention. This card was intended to be a playful husband card. How is it playful? And how the fuck do you replace husband with baby daddy? But only for one couple. American Greetings. I have questions. But it's funny. I don't know if you guys have seen the card, but it is literally like a black man and a black woman in like an embrace of some sort, and big words over them. It says baby daddy. And I'm just like, oh. So American Greetings goes on to say, please accept our sincerest apologies and know we will do better in the future. This card was, we have notified the product team that it missed the mark.
Oh, I'd love to be in that staff meeting.
Right? Y'all done fucked up. Someone noticed. But who approved it? That's what I want to know. Who the fuck looked at this as like, you know, a draft and was like, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna go with that. We're gonna make a million of these.
Exactly. Like, who the fuck was in that board meeting and saw that like the fucking what's the right word? Like the template for that, and they were like, yes, approved.
Is that the right font I should use for baby daddy, or should I go with the?
Like, what the actual fuck? So Saunders told CNN she got equal amounts of support and backlash over her Facebook post, but some of the commenters missed the larger point she was attempting to make. She's not calling for a boycott and doesn't necessarily see baby daddy as a term of endearment. She said the larger issue for her was the lack of ethnically diverse products, and a problem she also noticed while also shopping for dolls for her daughter. Yes. Oh my God, Kaz. Yes, that's the fucking card.
Do you want to throw a picture up there?
Yeah, I've gotta fucking get it. Y'all, you have to see this fucking card. Hold on, I'll get it to you. Like, it's literally the front of the card is nothing but that except baby daddy. Like, who the actual fuck was like, yeah, this looks good.
You know what's funny? I'd like to see how many they've sold.
Oh my God.
You know what they say? Shoot high, miss high.
I mean, I guess. It's just... Oh my God, it's so bad. Y'all, it's so... Let me get this up here for you. Hold on. Everyone just wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That's the card. Right there.
It's very elegant looking.
It is. It's super elegant. I mean, it's fancy writing. However,
she's got nice shoes on.
Right? I mean, they look like they're, you know, in a civil relationship. Like, it's not a what's the right word?
Tumultuous?
That's the one.
What you just call me?
It's not, you know, like a super just angry relationship. Like, it's quite obvious they're getting along, right? Which most women, when they refer to their baby daddy, that is not the image that comes to mind. So, yeah. So that's the card that is now pulled from Target.
Right on, Katie.
Congratulations.
They got 99 problems, but marriage ain't one.
Right? Yeah. Legit. Oh my fucking goodness. But yeah, everyone be on.
People seem to get butthurt over stupid things. I don't know if that's a stupid thing. I don't want to.
I think it is. I think it's fucking stupid to get butthurt over. But that's just me. It's not a black and white photo though, and it's quite obvious. Like those people are tan as fuck. So, like,
I'm gonna hit up Walmart tomorrow. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping. I'm gonna peruse the aisle and see if I find anything like that.
It is quite obvious these are not white people because they'd be blending in with the paper. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But it's fucking hilarious. Honestly, though. But yeah, everyone be on the lookout for single moms out there saying, I'm doing this on my own. Hashtag mom and dad. Hashtag single Mother's Day. Hashtag abolish Father's Day. Hashtag fathers ain't got shit. Hashtag.
It's coming.
Right? Just a slew of like man-hating hashtags, which all amount to you fucked a loser. So.
Or you're just a crazy bitch. One of the two.
Touche, Pookie. Touche. Right? I'm going to have a lot of ladies angry at me. You don't know what it's like. Oh, God. I mean, if the shoe fits. Whatever. I personally don't have a baby daddy. So.
Well, I don't either.
Right? I mean, I think it's quite an accomplishment. I made it 10 years in the Army without getting married and without getting knocked up.
Well, you didn't drink the water.
It is very true. It is very, very true, cause I did not drink the tap water. It's very true. It's a thing. It's a fucking thing. If you drink
now that you say that, I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
No, I'm telling you, it's a fucking thing. At any military installation, if you drink the tap water, you get pregnant. I don't care if you're male or female. You get pregnant. Like, it's a fucking thing. That's why you never drink the tap water.
I'm not sure if they invented bottled water yet. When I was in, I mean, water was invented, and we did have running water in the barracks.
Right? Yeah.
Water was invented.
How long ago were you in the Army? Good God, Dad.
I've been out for 20 plus years. 22 years.
But
hell, they didn't even invent water yet. Huh?
Right.
No, ICE had that handled.
Right? ICE has been in the fucking military since like ancient Rome. He was there when the aqueducts were first being like invented.
I mean, you should see when he dresses up like in his blues, his damn ribbon rack goes all the way over. Over his shoulder.
It goes onto his back.
Down. He's done a lot.
Oh my God. He has. I mean, you guys don't even know. Like, ICE is a badass motherfucker. Fucking. He's done some shit. Speaking of, like, a soldier who's done some shit, or I should say a Marine. So a Marine at the Marine Corps barracks in Washington, D.C. shot himself this morning while on guard duty. Officials confirmed the shooting happened around 0800 Eastern Time on the sidewalk in front of the Marine Commandant's home. The Marine was transported to a hospital and remained in fair but stable condition by Friday afternoon. Officials did not immediately confirm if this shooting was intentional or accidental. The story is still developing.
I saw that and I was like, damn, man, people are doing drive-bys?
Right? Because that's what the initial story came out to be. So the initial story on this was that this Marine was shot. They didn't say if it was by himself or if it was a drive-by, but it's fucking DC, so drive-by is the first thing that would come to mind. Because DC.
Yeah, DC.
However, Veterans Report.
Veterans Report.
He got dancing lessons from the FBI agent who got busted at a MD at the club. Oh!
Negligent discharge.
But yeah, no, a crayon eater apparently shot himself, which I've never really known a Marine to have a negligent discharge. I mean, no, like, don't get me wrong, like, they're all fucking retarded, and they all eat crayons like nobody's fucking business, They're like, oh, tickle pink, favorite flavor,
Shit.
But, it's not like they're not dumb when it comes to their weapons, Like,
I don't know about that.
they're not, though. Like, honestly, like, if I have never felt more safe being outside the wire than when I was with my MARSOC unit.
Oh. Well, I mean, from my experience, most of the negligent discharges that happened when I was in Iraq were from the Marines and the flight warrants.
Well, I mean, warrant officers are fucking retarded. I mean, hi, Grey Cloud. Love you. But no, fucking, like the MARSOC unit that I was with in Afghanistan, fucking, I didn't, like, the only way I was going outside the wire was if I was with those guys. I would not have gone outside the wire with anybody else. Because I knew, like, yeah, they weren't, like, in uniform and they were just dressed in whatever the fuck they wanted. But I knew, like, if shit were to go down, they've got my back. And I would take being next to a Marine over anybody else any day of the week. Because Marines shoot first and ask questions later. And that's what I fucking want when I'm outside the wire. Yeah, Chloe, that's completely true. She, like, just popped her head up on my leg like, hello. Hi, honey. Thank you so much. So my work husband has a saltwater pool, so she's licking me like I'm a fucking salt lick right now. Thank you. Please stop. She's like, stop it.
Oh, God.
Stop it.
Like rolls out her tongue and just lays it on your ankle. Oh.
No, it's on my thigh. It's not even on my ankle. It's like on my... Stop. Ridiculous. I do, Joe, you are not lying. I do love the silkies that the Marines wear. Oh my goodness. My freaking my Afghanistan boyfriend was actually the corpsman attached to the MARSOC unit. Okay, so I got in trouble in Afghanistan. They accused me of...
Really?
Yeah, true story. They accused me of having sex while I was downrange when I was not having sex. And so I was like, okay, well, if you're going to accuse me of it, I might as well fucking do it. And then, so that's what I did. Everyone has is fucking employed, has fucking done it, so I don't need anyone's judgmental ass coming at me. Ugh. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. It was fun though. I felt like such a teenager, like sneaking out from home and being like, I'm gonna go sneak out and go get laid. Never got caught.
Just make sure you sign out on the log.
No, fuck that. That's how they track you. You just sneak out. Even after they installed all these like anti-rape lights that fucking lit up our whole area like it was fucking downtown Manhattan. I had never felt more unsafe after they installed those anti-rape lights, which I'm pretty sure were only installed to see if they could catch me sneaking out. Like, I'm like 90% sure that's why they were installed.
Is that what they called them, minx lights?
Probably. Did you wear a PT belt? Hell no, that shit's reflective as fuck. If you're sneaking out, why the fuck would you wear something reflective? That's counterproductive. The hell's wrong with you, veteran support? Joe, I'm so glad you understand. It is all about me. It's a true story. It is all about me.
I was a contractor over there. And I remember seeing all the damn PT belts. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Right.
And these Joes have to wear like iPro and PT belts everywhere they go.
It's true. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, you know, you're all camouflaged out, but gotta wear that fucking PT belt.
I need to see the metrics on that. I want to see how many lives the PT belt has saved.
None. Well, I don't know. I've never seen any statistics.
You didn't know that shit puts like a force field around you and shit, man.
It's true.
Well, I never saw any of these guys get run over by tanks or walk into the tail rotor of an aircraft. So I guess they do work.
Yeah. There's a force field behind it. Like you can just get shot at and the bullets will just bounce off your chest.
Right? PT belts protect you from vehicles, aircraft, bullets, mortar rounds, STDs. The more you know.
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy, yes. So definitely, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be having sex this weekend and you do not want to catch either a parasite that's going to grow inside of you for the next 9 months or any sort of STD, definitely wear your PT belt. One huge turn on. Sexy as fuck. The ladies are gonna love it. Oh my god, could you imagine if they made actual condoms made out of that reflective material?
There probably is something like that.
Oh my god.
There's glow-in-the-dark rubbers, aren't there?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm allergic to latex. So, I can't tell you. So, I have to be super picky.
They're glow-in-the-dark ones.
Like, I have to be super, picky when it comes to, like, who I have sex with because, you know, I'm allergic to latex. And it's a hazard of my job. I actually acquired that allergy. Because, you know, latex surgical gloves. And, see, Katie, if you had fucked while wearing your fucking PT belt, you would not be pregnant.
My gosh, I just remembered what we did in Phoenix when I got all wrapped up in PT belts.
Oh my god! You had like 5 of those bitches.
That was awesome.
You were super safe.
I was the safest person in Phoenix that weekend.
Oh my god.
God, I need to dig those pictures out again.
That was such a good time.
Got to be careful about how many of those you get together because it might cause a chain reaction. You might blow up.
Ooh. I think he had 5. He had like 2 like crisscrossing, and then 1 around the waist, and then I think you had 1 around each leg, right?
And I had 1 on my head.
It's true. It's 6. Ooh. So
he was pushing the limit.
I don't know, but they all like canceled each other out, so it's a good thing, you know. I don't know where I was going with this. Just, be careful. You know who really needs the PT belt is the the fired commander of Minot Air Force Base, or Minot. Is it Minot or Minot?
Minot.
Minot? Why not? Oh, that's right. Why not Minot? My ex-husband is Air Force. I should know this. He was talking about Minot, and he was like, there's a saying about Minot, and it says, why not Minot? But you never want to go there. And I was like, oh, God, where is this? He's like, North Dakota. I was like, no. I was like, if you ever get stationed there, I'm not going with you. But, we got divorced, so I'm not having to go there anyway. So maybe he gets stationed there. I don't know. So the fired commander of Minot Air Force Base that lost both a machine gun and a box of grenades has been reassigned to manage, wait for it, pause for dramatic effect.
Dun, 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 dun.
He has been reassigned to manage security forces at Air Force Special Operations Command.
Oh, gosh. Fuck up, move up, right?
That's what they say.
Dude, it didn't happen to me. I fucked up and they're like, yeah, you can get out now. And I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, you gotta get demoted to get promoted. That's the way it works.
So Colonel Jason Beers, fitting for last name, who's the former commander of the 91st Security Forces Group, has been assigned as chief of the installation division under the logistics directorate at Air Force Special Operations Headquarters at Hurlburt Field, Florida.
Hurlburt. That's a great base.
Right? Captain Amanda Farr confirmed to military.com today. We are fully confident in the Colonel's ability to manage our security forces and civil engineer programs for the command, Farr said in an email. Beers was relieved of his duty at Minot in May 23rd due to a loss of trust and confidence after a series of events under the scope of his leadership, including a recent loss of ammunition and weapons. Airmen with 91st lost a box of 32 40 Mike high explosive MK-19 grenades May 1st after it fell out of the back of a Humvee. Hold
quote unquote
the fuck up. How the fuck? Like, I understand y'all are fucking Air Force. I get it. But why would this shit not be secured in the back of said Humvee? Like, why?
Like they said, it fell off the back, quote unquote, fell off the back.
After a quick, unsuccessful search, officials offered a $5,000 reward to anyone who might have picked up the box in Mountrail County. The unit's airmen are tasked with protecting the base's nuclear sites. Oh my God. Days later, the 91st discovered it was also missing an M240 machine gun.
Oh, shit.
Neither the grenades nor the M240 have been located as of today.
You know, some redneck sitting around somewhere up in some bunker somewhere got himself a box of grenades and a 240 sitting in his bunker now.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Look at Josh. He's like, yeah, it fell off the back of the truck onto eBay.
Right? Seriously. Oh my god. Fucking ridiculous. Like who? Oh my. What the fuck?
Had that been an NCO, they would have strung his ass up.
Right? So the guy who was in charge of that whole unit is now gonna go manage security forces at
Hurlbert.
yeah, fucking Special Ops Command. Way to go, Air Force! Like, honestly, I think Air Force is literally one mishap away from being worse than the Coast Guard. As far as, like, when it comes to jokes. Because, like, already everyone, Air Force makes fun of the fucking puddle pirates, right? Everyone makes fun of them. Because they're not even fucking Department of Defense, they're Department of Transportation.
That's fixing to change.
So, suck a dick, Coast Guard. Like, you don't even fall under defense.
Not yet. It's coming.
That being said, I'm pretty sure the Air Force is hastily making their way to be worse than the Coast Guard. Especially with this. How the fuck do you lose an entire box of 32 MK19s and an M240, like an M240? How the fuck do you lose this?
I've got a feeling that it's not lost. Somebody, I mean, you can't. There's no way.
There's no way. Like, you know,
there's someone assigned to that weapon.
Right? But and then on top of that, has this unit been held on what's the right word? Quarantine?
Lockdown?
Lockdown? There it is. That's the term. Lockdown, like for, you know, and then gone searching for these experimental MREs?
I don't think the Air Force does lockdowns. They just go straight to statement of charges.
Right? They're like, man, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I don't think the Air Force has experimental MREs. They're like, experimental what?
Right? The fuck is an MRE? All right, listen here.
Hey, Gordon, maybe. What's going on, brother?
Fucking princess. Oh, wait, where's Gordon?
Gordon. He's a friend of mine that popped in. He's an old Army buddy.
Hello, Gordon. I'm saying hi because, you know. Aw, hi, Gordon. Why do the Air Force have grenades? Don't they have freaking great point veteran support? Why?
The SF guys need it.
But no, they're at Minot. Why do
yeah,
they?
security forces need it. I mean, they're guarding nuclear arsenal. They should have Mark 19.
Why the fuck does an Air Force dude who should be worried about blending into the sky with their stupid fucking tiger uniform have to worry about goddamn grenades?
Like I said, the SF guys, they're the guys that guard the base. So, I mean...
Well, we can talk with those special forces guys that are going to be on the show here in about, 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
Right. But see, it's a different SF. So security forces is nowhere near special forces, right? So we're going to have...
Even though in the Air Force, they think they're special forces.
They think that.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing.
No,
I mean, Eagle...
it's really not.
No, it's more like an MP.
Yeah, no, security forces is, you know, an MP. But they think they're high speed as shit because they get to wear fucking berets, which if you are in the Army is no big goddamn deal because, you know, literally 5 years ago, everyone was wearing a goddamn beret and they're nothing special except, you know, they're colored, which, wait, no, you can't say that.
Nope.
You can't say
It's time for some sensitivity training for you, Mink.
You can't say that something's colored.
Oh, wow.
Naughty,
Wow.
naughty.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get fired. It's fine. You can't say that.
Snort one.
Right?
Snort one.
Drink your wine, you fucking drunk ass. Alright. Goodness. Ugh. I got some other stuff pulled up, but it's going to take longer than, the time allotted before we go to break. Okay, but really quickly. So you know how Trump went to North Korea, right?
No,
you went to Singapore.
Okay, whatever. It's the same difference.
Geographically challenged. That's okay. We're good. It's Asia.
Exactly. I know roundabout where he went. No. He went to Singapore, and he met. See there. That's where I was getting to. He met with Kim Jong-un, right? And pretty much like besides demanding a denuclearization of the North Korea, he was like, hey, give me all of our, remains of our POWs, our MIAs. So North Korea's started to honor that and have already started bringing, shipping back our deceased brothers from the Korean War who were either POWs or MIA.
Why have they been hanging on to the remains for this long?
I don't know. Probably because it had never been part of the negotiations or part of the deals that past presidents have made, which, I brought up on Tuesday was a, kind of a big thing because a lot of these past presidents, they have had these meetings with either like Kim Jong-un or his dad or his grandfather, in the past, but, nothing's ever come of it. And one of the reasons is because, these former presidents came to the table with these long list of demands. And if you really think about it, these Asian cultures, honor is a huge thing for them, right? And, when you deploy, they give you this whole, culture class. So that way you can try to understand, all right, the culture of the country that we're going to. And even, when I was stationed in Germany, we had to sit through, German culture class.
Schnitzel class, and then you had a beer class.
Yeah, God, I fucking wish. But, we had these classes of okay, here's how you understand the culture of the country that you are going to be living in. And it was the same thing for when I went to Afghanistan. We had a culture class. And if you think about Asian culture, like I said, honor is a huge thing for them. And maintaining a respect of not just, their family, but of the people is huge for them. And, for Kim Jong-un, who is literally looked at as a god by a majority of the people in North Korea, if President Trump had come to him with a huge list of demands, he would have said, no, fuck off, because he would have been like, no, I have to save face because my people view me as a god, and then I'm not going to be able to go home and hold my head high up with honor. So I think what Trump did was absolutely brilliant in that he came to the table with a small list of a few things. Oh, hi, Miss Pat. Oh my God, Miss Pat. I'll see you next week. Okay, anyways, sorry. I digress. All it did was really, it opened the door for future negotiations, right? So he was able to get North Korea to agree to denuclearization and then also to agree to send back.
The first figures were like 5,000, but I've heard that it's upwards of 7,000.
I'm not sure, but I fucking believe it.
It's massive.
It's a lot of people. So what was it? 7,800 Americans remain unaccounted for from the 1950 to 1953 war. That's a lot of bodies. That's a lot of our brothers that need to come home. And so of those 7,800 Americans, 5,300 are believed to have been lost in battles in North Korea or prisoner of war camps. South Korean President Moon said just a few days before the summit that talks about returning the remains of the missing Americans and South Koreans from the war was a top priority. Because, if you think about it, those are our brothers. Like, those are our grandfathers great uncles who went over there and fought in the Korean War and never came home. And we always try to bring back our fallen. We always try to bring back our missing. Like, that's one of the things that really separates us from any other military, is that we go after our own. If we're
even from time to time, we receive some of our dead from Vietnam.
Yeah, which I absolutely think we should, because they should be brought home. They should be laid to rest here at home. And I'm super passionate about this because my grandpa fought in the Korean War. He's a Korean War vet. I'm sure he was in the Navy, but he fucking was over there. And I think it's huge that we're getting our fallen brothers back. Exactly, Doc. I will never leave a fallen comrade. And I get it, like the Army values, they haven't been around that long, but it's still something that's super near and dear to, especially my heart, being, medical, and always being like, no, everyone needs to come home. Like, it doesn't matter if you fell overseas fighting or if you were captured or whatnot. Everyone comes home, no matter what. So, but it's break time. You ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
I don't know. I'm kind of excited to talk to some Green Berets. I'm not going to lie.
Do you have those pictures?
I do. I have to get them all ready for it. But yeah, so the Green Beret Foundation is holding an auction, and they're going to be on to talk to us about that. And I'll have pictures of what they are going to be auctioning off.
Dude, I want that kayak.
Oh, it's sweet, right?
It's awesome.
It's a good time.
I want them pistols.
What?
Well,
what, Pookie?
I said I want them pistols.
That goes without saying.
I want the pistol. But all right, y'all. When we come back, we are going to have the Green Beret Foundation on and Special Forces brothers on. So Thomas Merrill and Jennifer Paquette. So everyone hang tight. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, we'll be back here in just a little bit. Shots.
Shots.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hungry for another taste. You stumble around the time you waste, and your table's overturned. Sooner or later you crash, then you burn. I think I wanna die tomorrow. And are you gonna be with me? I think I wanna die tomorrow, 'cause I'm out of time and I'm out of my mind. The simple ways come and go. Still I love the way you
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Cartman!
Cause you totally reminded me of that Cartman. So I had to play it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Friday Night Freedom. I'm Minx, obviously. I am joined by Tom and Jennifer. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh my gosh, of course, my pleasure. Jennifer, tell us a little bit about where you are, like what organization you're from, what you guys do. Give me a whole rundown.
Okay, glad to do it. How much time do I have? Because if you give me the mic and I start talking about the Green Beret Foundation and the Special Forces Regiment, I might be here all night, but I'll keep it.
We've got all night.
I mean,
okay. Oh, well,
I'm going to ask Tom the same question. So, all
right.
Leave him some time.
Okay. Well, the Green Beret Foundation is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization that was stood up with the sole purpose of supporting Green Berets, which are United States Army Special Forces soldiers and their families. Paperwork went in 2009, and we've been going ever since. The vision, of course, is that every Green Beret and his family is able to live a life of honor and dignity and purpose. It's just very important to us. You can say these things are super important to me personally. You can say I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I am a member of the Hair Club, meaning that I'm married to a Green Beret and I live the life as well. And so we kind of get it, and we want to make sure that we're taking care of our own. We cannot do that without the help of outside support. And our mission is to, and I'm just going to just say it exactly the way it is to answer the call of Green Berets and their families so that they can succeed in their mission, their next mission. And that can mean a lot of things for Green Berets and their families because this is a lifestyle. This is their profession. I always say this is my life. This is not my job. And my family is not rare either. We take care of our community through 4 programs. I can go through those programs. Casualty support is the first one. If a guy is evac'd out of theater because of combat wounds, we immediately respond with cash to help offset costs that come with these very complicated situations when something like this happens. A lot of times the way the war is and the weapons that are used and what have you, we're looking at polytrauma and very traumatic or severe injuries many times, and that takes a long time to rehab. I know my husband, he is traumatically injured, being hit by an IED and eventually giving both legs above the knees. These are not short-term rehabilitation processes. Yeah. So we make sure that they know that we're there for that. And that could include, too, and I don't want to get too long-winded about it, but it's hard to put in words in just 2 sentences what that means for us. Of course, we get cash to the bedside, making sure that we can offset costs. Yeah. We make sure that they know we're there. But it's not we start trying to think and anticipate things, too, such as it could be something that seems simple to other people, like we will ask Angie, who's our program manager. She's the rock star that helps us get this stuff done. Where's your dog at? Whatever can stress you out or cause you to not focus on what is right here, we try to address that. It could be nannies, it could be anything, shipping cars, whatever needs to be done. And then extended support goes out further than outside of casualty, and that is actually our biggest expenditure. As I said, this rehabilitation process is very long at times, and even the guys that have thank God, have somehow maybe missed bullets or have come out with all their limbs and all those things, they still have given a lot. And I don't even know a Green Beret that is not 60% disabled with a disability rating of 60%. There's a lot that goes to that, and it's our job to make sure that they're squared away. And that includes alternative therapies such as hyperbaric oxygen therapy for traumatic brain injuries. Some of this stuff is not covered by the military medical insurance. And so that we look at everything and we consider everything case by case.
Yeah.
Should I take a breath and let you guys ask some questions, or should I?
Yeah.
It just sounds like it's like an FRG group on steroids, man.
Yeah.
It's a
nope.
It's no.
I wouldn't say
no. No. So and when
pissed.
I say that, I don't say that to be ugly either. Family readiness groups. Remember that an FRG is a chain of communication. Okay, that's what they're there for. They're not. They have the restrictions that don't allow them to pay for all this stuff. We're paying for this. We're raising money to support these things. They are very important to us, and they complement us. But we do things to actually that they may have their hands tied. We can help them out. So we work together with them.
Absolutely correct. I did misspeak, and as soon as I said it, I'm like, no, dude, you shouldn't have said that.
But no, I understand why you would say that. I understand. It's if that's what you know too. It's just they do a lot, but they have their hands tied as
it's
well.
Just such a daunting task, though. I mean, because you know that your husband is going to go into harm's way, and we always hope for the best, but reality slaps you in the face, and it's like, people are going to come back broken. And
yes, yeah,
and you guys have picked up that torch.
Yeah. Then the other two programs. So Extended is our biggest program. This and all of our programs like Extended, Family, and then Transition, they apply to, obviously casualty is for active duty. You have to be somewhere to have the situation to receive that support. These other three programs are for active duty soldier, Green Berets, separated, retired, name it, right? There's no, if you've earned the Special Forces tab, then you qualify. Our second biggest program is the family support, and that includes our Gold Star support. We definitely take care of when a Green Beret falls. We are definitely there to fill all those gaps, whatever that may mean. The government does and the military does cover down on a lot, but there's some things that they just can't cover, and that's where we step in, and we work very closely with the commands and just making sure that everybody's taken care of. And we handle non-traditional family situations and what have you. And then we take care of further out with the Gold Stars. We feel like, and me personally, I feel like it is our obligation to take care of widows and children that have given their father in combat. So it goes way out, and we do this by supporting in a number of ways, but it could be we support other foundations by granting them money to help to work with our kids and what have you. And then we have our sorority, which I'm really proud of. And it's called the Still Mags, and these are the women in this community, and that could be a mom, that could be a sister, it could be a wife, of course, a daughter, and these women are exceptional, and they have to go through an application process, and they have to have references and vetting. This program sounds more like an FRG than anything, if you would really think about it, but they do go through an application process, and they have to be vetted, and then they have goals that each chapter sets. We have 8 chapters, I think, and we're looking at Okinawa and Germany now. But it's just fantastic. They raise money for us. They support their local communities, even outside the military. So I'm really particularly proud of them. And it was a really good way. Like, these women are hard-charging women that are much like their husbands, purpose-driven. They find a way. I'm just going to speak for myself because I am married to one, that you find a way to connect with your husband because you're just away from him so long, and you feel like, I'm not even part of this life. They say the Special Forces is a mistress, and we understand what that means, and we find ways to connect. to our husbands and our community, and just giving them peace of mind and doing our part. And these women are I'm really proud of them. I can't even, words don't even, you would have to see what's going on. And then, of course, we have our transition support. The program is called Next Ridgeline. And I think the country as a whole has really taken hold of this idea of transitioning service members. A lot of corporations don't know what to do. They don't know how to help. And I try to educate people or corporations on just how actually these men are so educated. They're so intelligent. They've been selected for certain things and certain qualities and traits. They're masters of chaos. They're pains in my ass at sometimes. But these guys are just, I had to just pepper that in there because people would think I wasn't being authentic if I didn't.
No, I mean, I get it. I get it. Like, they think they're they think they walk on water. And I mean, if they look good, I'm going to be like, yeah, no, you do. But you're also a pain in the ass. So I get it.
Yeah, and so they've been gone. To their defense, they've been gone. I always say to them, you're not part of us anymore. You've been, and I don't mean that in a way to be negative. You've been gone. This is a foreign mission now. You have to start looking like us, talking like us. I know you probably had to glamorize it, that it's going to be great when you get back, but it kind of is disappointing. They've been off doing things that are very stressful, and by the way, lots of stress while somebody's trying to kill you or whatever they're doing, right, with very little resources. And they come back and they're in these positions where they're like, okay, I don't know, I feel like I should be doing more and having a higher position or what have you. It can be a little bit discouraging at times. So we're working really hard on that stuff through our Next Ridgeline program. I'm actually very proud of them. So I don't want to sound like I'm disparaging them, but I do feel like I'm the school marm for wayward boys at times. And that's another joke. I just peppered that in there, but it's a thing that the whole country is looking at and kind of working through. It's a struggle. I don't think we're the only ones that kind of struggled finding the right way to do this. Mm-hmm. But to me, in my opinion, Green Berets are a national treasure. They're an asset to our country. Need to be inserted into these companies. They may need to be ready for it and take care of themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're people.
It's gotta be reassuring to have you at their back. I mean, to know that the family, it's not just a husband and wife. It's a family, and we
definitely look at the family. Yes.
That's so great.
And to be honest with you, since you mentioned that in our family support, we deal with a lot of, we support things that you might not think of that comes with war, such as a wife having cancer or a child. We have lots of kids that have special situations that we support. Most certainly. This is the family business. We always say that. And it is what it is. We've got to get the money to support. And these are people that don't ask for support, which is irritating to me. But we find ways to find out. I'll always find out, and we get that support to them. So that kind of in a nutshell talks about the program. We take care of the money. We're very transparent, and I know other people say that too, but we really are, because since inception, our programs and services ratio is 88%. And that means 88 cents of every dollar goes to the mission. This year was our lowest year at 83%. We're making modest investments, but honestly, we keep the money going to the fellas and their families.
All right. So I'm going to let Thomas talk now.
What?
Oh man, but I'm not done.
I know, but Tom's here as well, and he has been waiting so patiently. So.
No, I was just enjoying listening to Jen. She's got so much passion, and she is the master at this. She really is.
Yeah.
I've got so much.
And it's so obvious that, Jen, you have so much passion about the Green Beret Foundation and making sure that these guys are taken care of and, helping them transition back to, a normal life almost, and making sure that they're taken care of. But Tom, I really, what is the Special Forces Brothers?
Well, let me explain how it got started. I was sitting on the couch with my phone in my hand on Facebook, and it was 2:00 in the afternoon on December 31st, 2009. And I thought, oh gosh, I've got a group of friends here on Facebook that I served with, and including some of the guys from my very first A detachment. And I've got to get them all together in this one thing so I can, send them stuff. So I put on one guy. I'll call him Moon. That's his nickname. And he said, "Oh yeah, this is great." And put on about 5 or 6 more. Put down the phone. We had New Year's Eve. Went to bed. Woke up. And there were almost 100 guys on there. And I thought, what the heck is going on? And the next day, it doubled. It spread like wildfire. And so what we've got is, as of tonight, we have 5,564, I think, on here. They're fully vetted Special Forces soldiers, Green Berets, if you will. Each one has been completely vetted, and we just it really started off as a Special Forces history site, so we could get all the FOGs, the freaking old guys, get their pictures. I mean, we've got fog photos from the 1950s. We've got some from the early 60s. We've got early Vietnam, and all the way up to present day. It's amazing. It's probably the largest Special Forces photo archive that exists. And one of these days, I got to call up the command historian and say, "Hey, look, Buzz, you want to take a look at this? Because I don't think they've got as much."
Way to represent Team Old, man. That's awesome.
Team Old. I got to write that one down.
It's so important, too.
We've got PFOGs, we've got fogs, and then we've got regular folks. So
I love how you're all about the Team Old guys.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah, may you too also live to be old and gray and crotchety and ratchety and all that stuff.
I mean, I honestly, I work in the medical field, so I see what happens when you get to a certain point, and I do want to get to like a good old age, but like not old enough to where I need someone to like wipe my ass again.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that either. So we'll go ahead and make sure you are hit off at that point. Can you give us the signal?
Jen, thank you so much. Yes.
You're welcome.
Take me out.
I'm with you too. I'm like, just let me go.
Yeah, but some of the things that we've done, I'll get to the Green Beret Foundation in a second. But we've had some guys in personal crisis who just kind of raised their hand and say, "Hey, guys, I need some help." And we've had folks there within an hour, and averted tragedy. We had one of the brothers on there. He said, "Hey, is there anybody in Arkansas? My daughter is in danger, and I need somebody to help." Within 24 hours, we had her at his house, safe and sound. And guys were just jumping in and said, "Hey," one guy said, "Hey, I'm less than 2 hours away. I can do this, and get her out of danger and all this." So we have really helped out some folks, and it's really been just, oh gosh, my eyes kind of well up when I think about some of the things that we've done for each other. And most of the guys are like me. You hit 20 years, 10 minutes, and you say, gosh, I got to do something else because, I had lightning bolts going down my right leg, and I was at Special Warfare Center, and I was going back to 7th group, and I said, I don't think I can do that anymore. And so, you get out, and as soon as you walk out the door, you say, oh my gosh, I missed every last one of them. And so it gives us a chance to reconnect with folks that we haven't seen in 20, 30 years. Well, as a matter of fact, my original detachment, I couldn't make it this weekend, but they're getting together. And I hope they're listening tonight. Because they mean, the world to me. It's happening all over the place. We had about 1,000 guys, and people are asking, hey, can we, give some money to an organization? And I went to a couple of them, and it seemed like the only folks that they were giving to were SEALs and guys from Delta. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, what about the Special Forces guys? The Green Berets, Special Forces groups. Hello.
Yeah.
You've heard of them, right?
Yeah. There's one or two of us,
right?
And
we're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I think so. But the Special Forces groups, man for man and pound for pound, were probably getting more casualties than any other units in Afghanistan or Iraq. And we just had to do something to help out. And so we looked around, and I found Green Beret Foundation. I started looking into it, and I said, this is what we're looking for. And so I just said, okay, this is the only charity that we're going to support. There's lots of great ones out there, but we need to corporately strategically concentrate on the Green Beret Foundation. And so because of that, I think we've raised a couple of dollars for them.
Right.
You absolutely have. It's more than that, though. Honestly, the money is great and it's so helpful, but there's something to it, and the words are not going to do it justice. But it's like an engine, like it's constant. It does other things that are not tangible, like financially, like that which we need. But just the connection and the network that is there. I just was talking to a couple guys tonight from them saying, hey, so-and-so needs this, so-and-so needs that, and we just run it down. It's just, and it's already vetted too, the way Tom has set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And so
it's invaluable.
Guys get on there and they can just say what they want and not have to worry about repercussions. And it's really good. It's like being back in a team room.
Now,
and if there's brothers who are on here who remember what a team room was like, what was said in the team room stayed there. It didn't go anywhere else. So it's good.
Now I know you guys are having an auction next week, actually. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's the Don Shipman Memorial SF Brothers auction, and it's the let's see, I think this is the 4th year that we've done this. But Don Shipman passed away. We wanted to name it after him. He was one of the artisans who helped us out in previous auctions. But it starts on the 19th, which is the 67th anniversary of the activation of 10th Group. And I thought that was really good. But if you go to handbid.com and type in Don Shipman or Don Shipman Memorial or whatever, it will take you right there. It's oh gosh. And if you go there, and I think you guys said that you're putting some of the pictures up.
I am. They're actually cycling through right now. So there's a guitar, there's some pistols, there's a freaking kayak or canoe. Is it a canoe? What's the difference between a kayak and a canoe?
You look at the kayak; it's covered on the top.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
You try to roll a canoe and you only get about halfway through.
Yeah, and then there's that amazing American flag out of distressed wood.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a stained glass window as well.
Right.
With the Special Forces logo on it. And a knife.
Yeah.
Pistol grips.
Yeah, those pistol grips are really nice. I wish I had a 45. I think it's for a 45 1911A1, but
I'm not gonna lie, I really want that distressed wood flag. Like it.
Oh yeah.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Well, it's for the first time, this is really open to everyone, and you go on there and see what you got, but you can also make donations. We've done that before, and all sorts of people have kind of dialed in and done that. So and this year we're let's see, we've got 80 people who have donated, and we got 95 items, and we're hoping for about 30,000 this year.
Oh wow!
30,000. So yeah, and I think we'll make it. The workmanship on these items have always been excellent, and I can tell you what, this year it's even more so. I'm just floored, and the kayak, it just knocked my socks off.
That's the first item that really stood out. I was like, oh my gosh! And that's handmade.
Yeah, beautiful wood.
So where
Tom needs the kayak. Tom needs the kayak. We're getting Tom the kayak.
Tom, you made the kayak?
No, he needs it.
Oh,
he likes it. That's note to self.
Oh gosh, I haven't been in a kayak since I was in Scotland, and oh gosh, don't even want to talk about that. That's why I said the difference is you roll over and you only roll over halfway in a canoe. I don't want to get started on that, but and also let's see. Let's see. I've got a list of stuff here. We're also using this year to honor Sergeant First Class Steve Cribben, who was KIA November last year. All the funds are going to be gold marked for Green Beret Foundation's Gold Star programs. And at the end of the auction, Steve's father will be given a numbered Yarborough knife, like you see on the site there. He has Steve's original Yarborough knife that he received at graduation, but he's got two grandchildren, and he didn't want to choose between one or the other. So, we're going to present that to him. He was going to bid on it, but we felt.
I think he's trying to bid on it. I've been watching it too, and I'm like, he's going to be in trouble. So I got to call into him about that.
Be like, you're not allowed to.
Well,
no, he's given it up. We want the knife for him.
Yep. His family's already paid the price. Yeah. So that's for him. We've got another one for him.
Oh. So where are people able to go to bid on these items?
I've pinned the hand bid link.
Well,
there you go.
I know you have, but in case people are special and can't read.
Well, I probably not too many Rangers listening tonight. So the handbid, HANDBID.com. And by the way, Stan, I said that for you. and
you're cold.
They'll ask you to search for what are you looking for, and search for Don Shipman, SHIPMAN, and that should take you right there. And it's you'll start seeing amazing stuff there. It's oh boy, yeah. I wish I was getting a bonus sooner. I'd lay some money down on at least one thing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and also those pistols you were talking about. That's not pistols. That's a box for your weapons.
Oh, it's a
box for your gun.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's it's beautiful wood, and let's see, it's got the Special Forces crest on the top. Yeah, that's really, really nice.
Hey,
And
Tom.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you. So the difference about this year is that we've opened it up outside of Special Forces, correct? And so that's why it's gotten so much bigger, right?
Exactly.
Because we need the support of outside. It's always our own community, like Mr. Cribbin trying to freaking bid, which I'm going to have to address that with him. That it's always our community, which I love. That's why I love it so much. But it's always our community paying it, continuing to pay, and we've always been kind of closed off too to the public's defense. We haven't been open. They're known as the quiet professionals, but they've confused quiet with silent knuckleheads, and we need the public. Part of the Special Operations Forces truth is the mission. It will be completed with non-special operations, assets, and so we need the support of the public, and that's what they did this year. And I think it's great. We've gotten quite a bit of support, if I'm not mistaken. Tom, you can correct me in public if you'd like.
Y'all have so much support outside of the special operations community. It's unbelievable.
You really do. Like, Special Forces is highly, highly respected throughout especially in the Army. It's highly respected throughout the Army. I've worked on a number of Special Forces guys. I was stationed at Launch Stool, and every so often we would have these guys who you can tell when they come in, you can tell who is, your regular infantryman or, your regular Army dude versus your Green Beret.
But how do we get the public to understand part of the thing? And so this is WTF Nation Radio, so I'm going to do a WTF because I wouldn't be a gentleman if I didn't.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Is this. Are you ready? Are you ready for some controversy and to mix it up?
Oh my God, I'm so ready.
So part of the thing is that the corporations and the private sector, they want, to their defense, they want, and understandably, they want to touch a broader, a wider umbrella of support for the military, right? So they support things like Wounded Warrior Project, which I think is great. I've actually been supported by them myself, but they touch, broad, all branches, all, what they do. It's broad. We are a single branch. We are a single unit. And people are like, so I've tried to explain to people, you're talking about, and Tom, you're going to be able to correct me and set me straight on this, but we're less than 1%, but we're carrying 200, probably more than 200% of the burden. We're in over 100 countries. So it is broad. It is impacting a broader. It's just a single branch and a single unit. And I'm trying to get that out there, and the humanitarian efforts that these men do are just the greatest gift that they give the world. And both liberals and conservatives should get behind it. How could you not be behind freeing the oppressed? Come on, man.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
I just jumped off my soapbox. Did you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, put down the megaphone.
Okay.
Back in the 1980s, when Latin America was going hot and heavy, seventh group, we were gone 8 to 10 months out of the year, every year, and we were going to war, and nobody really knew about it, and the guys nowadays are doing even more. Their operational tempo is just horrific. And,
it's unbelievable, and we're feeling it, and we need the support. And I feel like yelling in a megaphone. I believe in these guys. Does anybody else?
No, I
kind of thing.
I definitely do. Throughout my own Army career, I have worked with a number of docs who, like, actual, surgeons who were attached to special forces teams. And, when those teams would go wherever they went, my docs would go with them. And, every so often my doc would be gone for, an extended amount of time. Where the fuck did this guy go? And come rolling back, and it's like, oh, hey, good, you're still here. Like, I'm glad you're back. But they definitely need our support. They need they absolutely need our support and our, what's the right word?
Support. Yeah, support. I mean, the guys are in these dark corners throughout the globe doing these dangerous things. And I want to be clear, because we're kind of joking about other units and stuff like that. We most certainly, if any service member comes across my desk, I don't give a damn where they're from. If it's a legitimate need, we will find a way. It's just we can't write a check because it's not in our bylaws. But there's always a way, and there should never be anyone turned away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, gosh.
So, that's my thing. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, there you go.
So the money raised from this auction, where exactly is it going to be going to? Is it going to be going to helping our Green Beret brothers who are, like, battling PTSD, like, at home, like the veterans? Or is it going to be helping more the active duty, or, like, a combination?
All of the above, unless I missed a memo.
Awesome.
Tom, you're the boss.
Oh gosh, it's. I have seen guys being helped out. Guys who are on active duty. They need assistance with whatever. Guys who stayed for enlistment and got out. I've seen guys who are retired. It's everybody, and it's we don't discriminate. It's one regiment. Whether you're retired or you got out 30 years ago, or what, or if you're over in the sandbox right now, or in some other wonderful garden spot. It's all one big team. So I ran into a guy in an airport once, and he had on something on his lapel. And I said, oh my! I walked over and said, hey, I noticed your lapel. And he said, you in Special Forces? And I said, oh yeah. And within 2 minutes, it was like we were long lost brothers that hadn't seen each other in 10 years, never seen each other before in our lives, and that's just the way it is between us. And being able to see a program like Green Beret Foundation doing what they do, it's just something to behold. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Pookie.
Yes.
You've been so quiet.
I've just been listening. I'm just me personally, I'm really curious about the person who made the kayaking.
Well, I mean, ask your questions.
What was that?
Ask your question.
No, I'm just wondering. Like, I see
some.
the craftsmanship behind the auction that you've gotten. Those are all individuals handcrafting these things. I'm just curious, like, where does this come from? Like, who's doing it?
Oh gosh, well, heck, and I was on there, and I went away from the site. Well, it's 80 people. Gosh, going to each one and saying, hey, who's this guy? Who's that guy? That's kind of hard, but 80 folks have donated these things, so it's people who wanted to help out GBF, and our guy Steve is the one who goes and finds them. I don't know how he does it, but
he's
somehow
he's relentless, tenacious.
He puts it all together. And, all of a sudden, there it is.
So if any craftsman out on a nation would like to, say, make something and donate to this, they would contact Steve.
Yeah, they could contact Steve or me or Jen. Yeah. And
absolutely.
So with that being said, Pookie brings up a great point. Is it too late for anyone who has a craft or whatnot, if they want to have it be part of this auction? Is it too late for them to submit it?
Oh gosh, that's a question I did not ask.
I do not want to answer that for Steve, because he will kick my ass. If I say it wrong, I do not need him yelling at me, because no, thank you. Tom, that's on you.
I don't
Tom, all you.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I completely understand how that goes, because I am so guilty about jumping the gun on shit and speaking before getting full authorization from my higher ups, especially with the station, to where I now I get almost lectured you jumped the gun. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So I get it.
If do you guys have a link on the site for contacting the station, and then maybe they could you guys could put them in touch with Steve.
Yeah, we could definitely do
put
that.
Steve in touch with them. And
so it sounds like Angie just chimed in. Angie's one of our rock stars on our team, and she says you can still donate. So the answer is yes.
Okay.
All right.
The bosses have chimed in, Tom.
All right, y'all.
Well, that's it.
Right, there we go. So if there's any amazing craftsmen out there who have a trade or who are super talented at making something, if you want to donate something to be auctioned off, you're still able to fucking submit it. So there you go.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's awesome.
So we do.
And if by chance it closes out this year and it's all done, I think they're gonna have it, unless you guys are gonna divorce us. We're gonna have it again next year. I mean, Steve kind of threatens divorce every year, so I don't know.
Steve sounds awesome.
Oh, he's a great guy.
He is perfect. He's a personal friend, and we love him.
Well, in an inch of your life, but yeah, he's a great guy.
I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna do it again, and we've got other things that are going on next year. Just like last year, we're going to have an Appalachian Trail walk. Yeah, we did a tag team walk or a relay walk. Did the entire Appalachian Trail, and my old pal from my first team, Moon, along with our old detachment commander, they put that together, and boy, it was
so good. That's another one that gets me kind of choked up, and I don't even cry.
So we do have a statement. It's not really a question, but it is a statement from Facebook Live from Katie, and it says, in relationships, talking about gaining civilian support, people always want stories. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but special forces are often involved in missions that cannot be publicized. I feel like families are the way to garner support for them. Get families to tell their stories. People can easily emphasize with missing a family member. Now, I know that, family members are not always privy to, the missions or, what it is their Green Beret is doing. But is there a way that, the family members who are there, who kind of have an idea of what's going on, if that information is able to be released to the public?
Go ahead.
I would say for the most part, no, because they don't want anyone to know that their family member is gone, and the guy on the team, he doesn't want his family members to become a target.
Yeah, it's operational. Security. But there's ways that we do it. I mean, we do it at the foundation all the time. We do video series. You can go to our YouTube channel and see our video series. We do tell stories and we talk about things a lot, but it's not going to be about active duty guys.
Oh, yeah. One unit that I was in, it was a black unit. As they say, we just came out of the cold a couple of years back, and old teammate wrote a book about it. And so, this was inactivated in 1984. And so that's how long it takes on some of these things to become public.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. And it's a safety thing mostly.
Yeah.
And it's always years after the fact. If you ever hear a story, it's always years after the fact.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes it's highly redacted.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And, it's, I'm not going to say that.
Don't.
And
I'm going to hold my tongue.
Don't. Shush.
Right, yeah.
Where were you going with that, Con? Where were you going?
You guys can talk offline. You guys can talk offline.
BTF.
Right.
Well, think of somebody balancing a beach ball on their nose and let your imagination soar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a seal. Okay. But honestly, they're also trying to get away from that, by the way, because it's dangerous and they don't want that. Because not all of them are like that. It's just, those few that get out in the public, they get a little bit too much. You're right. Yeah. It's just not part of the culture of the special forces either. It's just not the culture. They are great educators. They will educate. If they're asked to do something for a brother, they are going to educate you. But they're not going to, it's kind of like, it's not going to be in a situation where they're seeking, they're seeking their own personal accolades or what have you.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough. They're just not going to do it. It's just not the culture. I mean, there's some, but, and I actually have to kind of like twist their arms to do some of that stuff for me. Cause I'm like, dang guys, I need stories. And they do help later. They absolutely do.
Right. Well, it is about time to go on break. So, Jen, Tom, do you guys have any last thing that you guys really want to put out there before we go on break?
Well, I'll give Jen the last word, but I want to thank you guys for inviting us both on. It's great to talk about SF Brothers and especially Green Beret Foundation, all the wonderful things that they do. And if you're a Special Forces veteran out there, you probably know somebody and talk to them. We can get you on Special Forces Brothers. Just start asking around. Go ahead, Jen.
Yep. Well, I am just very grateful that you have me on the show, and if somebody wants to hear me and let their ears bleed to hear me speak about something that I love very much, and it's very important to me. But I also want, kind of like Tom just said, is that, if there's someone out there, please don't be shy. Come to us, Special Forces Qualified. Don't think it's too crazy or too much of an ask. Come to us. We want you to. We're part of your community. We keep everything closed off. We want to support you. That's why we're here. It's a legacy, it's a family business. And I also publicly want to say thank you, SF Brothers, for having faith in us, because there's lots of great foundations out there, and they've just been so much a big part of us. They're just like an arm of us, and I feel like we're an arm of them. And I just really like it. And I just love it, to be honest with you. I'm a very loyal person, so I appreciate it. We can't run without this stuff going on. And people like WTF, which I just love that name. Thank you I'm serious. I'm like known for doing that, WTF. Yeah. So I love it. I was like, all right, this is my show. I got to go on this. But thank you for actually taking an interest in us, SF Brothers, and the Green Beret Foundation.
Oh, please, and please know, going forward, you've always got our support. And if you ever want to come back on the show, just hit us up, man, and we'll find a slot for you.
Definitely.
Already done.
Because obviously we have to find out the results of the auction. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to make sure that you have that and know where the money went. Yeah. And know that Mr. Cribben did not actually pay money for a knife. Mr. Cribben, if you're listening. No.
Right? You are not allowed to buy anything. I think I was trying to say pay, and then it came out as buy, but like a combination. So.
Thank you for having interest in us. We appreciate it. We need all the help we can get.
Anytime.
We are WTF Nation Radio, but like the scroll at the bottom says, like, we are the voice for U.S. Army WTF moments, which, Green Berets, they're part of the Army. And, I know for a fact every unit, every fucking part of the Army has these moments where you're like, what the actual fuck is going on? And that's why we're here. But then, we're also here to bring awareness to these amazing organizations that are out there to help support our fellow brothers and sisters. So.
Well, we got a unique situation with 17 years of a war, non-war. So there you go.
Right?
Exactly.
it's a
so help us out.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jen, so much for coming on the show tonight. You guys listening in, if you want to go bid on any of the items up for auction, the link is pinned in our Facebook Live chat, because Best Stepdad Ever Cause is on it. So we are going to go to break, and when we come back, we will have the third and final hour of Friday Night Freedom. So hang tight and have some shots.
In the fire, give to your own desire and lose the life that we made. What hurts the most is how we live to boast about the ones we betrayed. And we're gone. We that gave your only son to a life so decayed. He's next to you as he tries to hide the truth. As you look face to face, I'm the one. We know the end is here. Don't try to fight it. What you've been waiting for, there's no running away. We paint the mirror to try to hide it. There's no disguising the truth, and there's no running away. Don't try to fight it. You cannot hide it. Maybe one day you will finally see that we are our own enemy. We know the end is here. Don't try to fight it. What you've been waiting for, there's no running away. We paint the mirror to try to hide it. There's no disguising the truth, and there's no running away. No running away.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Fucking answer your phone, AK. God damn it, answer your phone.
I heard somebody talking about anal sex on the radio, so I figured I'd give my story. Give me a call back. Alright, bye.
Hello. I don't know what you're trying to do with all these British accents, but I'd really like it if you could call me back so I could read something for you. Bollocks. I just burnt my hair with my, rolled marijuana. Stupid strawberries and crumpets. I don't like it. Have a good day.
Hey baby, you gave me your number in the fucking bar. This is fucking Lewis. How you doing? I don't know why you ran off in such a rush. Yeah. I know you're digging my vibe, baby. Just give me a call back. You know the number.
Go fuck yourself, Bobby.
Hey, just wanted to talk about your guys' radio show and how awesome it is and the other guys sucked. Anyway, yeah, make America great again.
I don't know how to use this. Roll velvet.
Put the monkey down. Oh, God. Never mind.
Hey, brother, we need to get your show nationwide on this Sirius radio or satellite or something. Kind of hard to watch it when it comes on this damn little cell phone. Let's see what we can do to get you nationwide. Love to see you. Love to hear you. Continue on.
You guys need more fucking lines if they're all busy.
What the fuck?
Get some more. Let me shit in your mouth.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist,
Bullshit.
contact a physician. Individual results may vary.
I'll
Keep
give
out
you
of the reach
20
of children.
seconds.
Avoid prolonged exposure to the vaccine. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy
Oh,
the show.
yeah.
Shots.
I fucking went there.
Oh my God.
Proud of my 2 seconds.
Totally, definitely had us like unmuted way before that 20 seconds. That way everybody could hear your little tirade. Fuck your 20 seconds. You're not the boss of me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everyone heard it.
And he's like, I'll give you 20 seconds.
Right? Yeah, you. Oh, no, wait. That sounds so bad. Doc wants to know if I want another ex-husband. I mean, hey, girl, hey. You've got, Doc, Doc Reverse. You've got a bit of a screening process to go through in order to do that.
He's pretty smashing looking from the bridge of the nose up.
Right? Yeah. Oh no, hold on. I'm on call, so I've got to answer this really quickly. Hold on. Hello? Yes. Oh, hey.
I really want to talk in her ear.
Okay.
No, she said shush.
09? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye.
That was interesting.
Were they from the IRS saying that you're going to be arrested in 1 hour if you don't go to an Apple store and get a gift card?
No. Okay, so basically, I have my house soup was amazing, and so so I may have been drinking tonight, yes, but someone's covering, right? So I'm responsible. I'm not. I don't drink when I'm on call unless someone's covering me.
It's like covering your CQ and then they don't show up, but you get in trouble.
No, my house soup was just calling to let me know that I've got a case tomorrow at 09. So, yay, call pay!
More money.
I can't even say it's call pay because I got sent home from work today at 9:30 is when I clocked out this morning.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's just going to be making up time from today. Which is fine, whatever.
And thanks for all the follows on Mixer, man.
Oh, yeah. How many have we gotten?
I have no idea what the total is, but we had at peak was 15 listeners in Mixer, which is awesome. I mean, and we're not gamers, so
we're not.
Yay.
I mean, like I like to play with Ice and Red Lake, and like not in a dirty way, you fuckers. Like we play video games together, but I don't like actually like play like with them in the bad or the naughty way. There we go.
No, you're a really good GTA girlfriend.
Right? I think so. I'm an even better Rainbow Six Siege girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah! I'll shoot you in the back.
Oh, you play the Siege then?
I do.
Then maybe you should get on the gaming site and play with us on the gaming site because if you're good at it,
oh my God,
you can be part of that.
No, because they play on like PC. I don't know how to. I don't have the game
Oh
for PC.
yeah,
I play on Xbox One because I'm fucking awesome. Like I don't.
So Minx, you're an Xbox girl.
Yes. Very
and
much so.
Dude, I was at Walmart and I saw GTA 4 or 5 or whatever the damn number is. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to you. I'm like, can I play this on PC and hang out with you guys? And you're like, no, you're not in the club, man.
Because you bought you were gonna buy the PC, so it's like no one plays that on PC. It's just, and we're not even playing it on Xbox anymore because.
What are you guys like telepathy now?
No, because motherfucking Rockstar is such a baguette when it comes to the fucking server connections that like if we get a few people in to like one session, we're missing a key person, which is normally Ice. For whatever reason, Rockstar has it out for Ice, and he is never able to actually join in. So yeah.
So he's the key. He's the key member
Yeah.
that makes it all work.
So. But yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
that
be able
make
to play
sense?
multiplayer games and shit.
Yeah, multiplayer is awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is when you can do it.
I mean, why can't you do it though?
Because I don't have that high-speed internet out in the bumfucks.
That is an issue.
Mm-hmm.
His internet connection is driven by moonshine.
Yes.
It's a moonshine electronic generator.
Goodness.
Moonshine lead.
Moonshine and lead?
Yeah, lead's good for making bullets.
Interesting.
Sounds like a band name. Ladies and gentlemen, up on the main stage, moonshine and lead.
Right. Oh, wait.
I'm
Hold
copyrighting
on.
that.
I've got a question for Doc Reverse. Are you like trying to put in an application to become like my next ex-husband? And if so, how long do we have to be married? 1, and 2, do I have to take your last name?
This is a contract marriage, isn't it?
Wait, what?
This is a contract marriage, right?
I mean, that's what it feels like is happening right now. But no, like I have questions because.
Well, you're always asking for a sugar daddy minus the sugar.
This is true. So, Doc.
Splenda daddy.
Doc, do
Splenda.
I have to put out the sugar? Like, is that a requirement? I have questions.
She wants a stevia daddy.
Right, so that's 3, and then 4. Are you gonna take me out on some like a nice date, like?
You gotta buy her like fish or something, or like some kind of crustacean like
Holy
lobster.
shit, he's in Texas too! Oh, high five!
He's in your backyard.
Oh my, dude, he might be.
He is.
Doc Reverse, are you
I've
in my
already scoped out
backyard?
his
Like,
profile.
my dogs were just out there. Nobody raised the alarm.
I've already scoped his profile. He's in your backyard.
Right? No, but seriously, if he is there, like, I need to get a refund on these dogs because obviously they're not doing their job. So.
See, there he goes.
Holy fuck.
Do you guys have a guest registry yet? I mean, I'll buy you something.
No, he is in my fucking town.
I know. I told you.
Doc Reverse is in my backyard. Right? Seriously. Ah! He's like, I've got a window right behind the gun safe that's like over here. I'm kind of really wanting to like look out it and be like, is he fucking out there? Good God. He tracked me down. He's better than fucking Hillary Clinton's Goonies. I'm drinking. Oh, and you're drinking Fireball, dude. All right, now it's like.
Wasn't there just an accident on some highway in Alabama?
Oh my God, no, it was Arkansas. Oh my God.
All that Fireball wasted.
Dude, seriously. But you know, my fucking basic bitch white girl ass would have been out there like sucking it off the fucking pavement. Like, hold on, it's still good.
It's okay. 3 seconds, man. Come on.
Spitting out shards of glass like this is fine. This is fine. Oh my God. No, oh my God, seriously, Doc, we live in the same town. I'm not joking.
Meet for coffee or something first.
Oh, is that the requirement now? We have to meet for coffee before we get married?
After
is that a new thing?
He's got to submit an application.
Okay.
I thought coffee was the thing after the date. Is it the new thing now, where coffee's before the date?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been a few years since I've gone on a date. So dated anybody. So I don't know.
Yeah, I've been divorced since 2014. So I imagine coffee would be a good benign meeting. It's a public place. You get together. You have a
coffee shop. Because I was thinking coffee up in the apartment.
No, at a coffee shop.
After the long night, you want to grab a cup of coffee, take her upstairs, and there you go. But I guess things change now. I don't. Maybe I'm getting old.
I mean, Pookie, you're obviously a man whore, so.
She's got a point, man.
I was trying to argue.
I heard you put yourself up on fucking eBay, though.
Who, mine?
No, Pookie.
Oh. Pookie did tell me that he did have one of his ladies of the night stop by the other night.
Bearded man for sale.
Come on, no minimum. Oh, I completely forgot about that because I've had a shitty week, and now reminding me about that. It's so fucking crazy.
You said that to me, dude. I started laughing so hard.
Like, literally, it was the craziest and funniest thing that ever happened. Like, I never would have pictured it. I'm sitting there minding my own business. I'm cooking dinner, and I hear my door open, and I hear, "You're a dick." And I'm like, what the fuck? And then off she rolls. And it was one of the girls that I ghosted.
You ghosted her?
Yeah, I ghosted her. She started getting fucking clingy. I don't like that.
Dude, no, you don't fucking ghost them.
When they get clingy, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
especially
not
if you say no clinginess.
They're trying to bond with you, man.
No.
I don't want a bond.
You never ghost a woman. Like, that's fucked up. I've been ghosted. It fucking... And, like, for not even being clingy. It's literally, going from talking every day to... I understand, like, life gets difficult and, like, life gets complicated and life fucking happens. But just, I don't know, every so often. That's all I'm asking. Just every so often. Especially, like, if I'm talking to a dude or even a chick because, I don't fucking judge whichever. Like, if I'm talking to someone, I'm talking to that person, whether they are male or female. Doesn't matter to me.
However, if you call Minx, she may or may not answer the phone.
This is true. No, but no.
I'm bad about texts and shit. So I mean,
life happens, and if life gets busy, just let me know. Be like, hey, I can't talk to you right now. I will talk to you as soon as you can. Cool, got it. Thanks. Like that, I don't ask for much. And, like, not saying that, like, you ghosted me, Pookie, but, like, I feel like that's how most females are. It's like, hey, we don't ask for much. It's just, hey, if we're getting clingy, tell us. Don't just fucking ghost. That's rude as fuck. That's gonna make me more clingy. Be like, hey, where are you? Why'd you go? Where the fuck are you? I'd fucking bust into like that one hooker. Hey, you're a dick.
Just pop into my house.
Yeah.
I think women by nature are clingy, and that is in air quotes, and it's a really broad description. But they want to care for, they want to care of something.
Can I put some sugar on the fucking cake though?
I don't know. Hold on. I've been accused of being a stalker. Alliance. Minx is a stalker. Honey, if you only knew my capabilities, I'm better than the CIA, the fucking FBI. I'm fucking better than PsyOps. I know how to hunt some shit down.
She's better than the fucking Coast Guard. She's a badass.
Fucking puddle pirates. Right? Yeah, no, Dockerverse is the stalker. He's in my fucking backyard right now. True story.
Time to fire Chloe. Chloe, you're hungry? Go eat Doc.
Dude, she's like laying down right next to me, like, do. but no, I mean, if you've got something to hide, sure, go run. That's fine, go run. But if you have nothing to hide, I have nothing to search for.
Oh, phrasing. Just,
Hi, Chloe.
I really don't want to play matchmaker.
Do it. No, wait, no.
Yeah, no, wait, no.
Wait, no.
Who are we playing matchmaker for? Me or Pookie?
You.
Why? Wait, no, why me?
I don't know, because you're my favorite stepdaughter, and I'd like to see you happy.
No.
And I know you're elated and very happy now. I can see you squint.
No, I don't know if you were watching last Friday.
I'm here every night.
I know, but last Friday, we were Pookie and I were talking about the whole suicide epidemic that's been going on, and
That was a downer of a show. It was a necessary show, but it was a downer.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I had a bad night last night. Yeah, exactly. So, Doc, not only do you have to get through college, you have to get through ICE and Red Leg.
Oh, you don't want to get to that level.
Right?
Really
if anyone wants to get with me, they got to get through 3 very, very important men in my life. Good luck.
And there's a redneck ninja somewhere involved with that, but I don't know who he is.
Right. But no. Last night was a bad night for me. I was struggling a lot, and I actually, Red Leg and I were talking a lot about it, and he helped me through and talked me through everything. So one of the things that I started doing more as an adult is cutting. And I'm sorry to get down and everything, especially on a Friday show, but fuck it, whatever. It's my show. I've got the buttons. But yeah, so yesterday, and like I said, I was struggling a lot yesterday, and I kept having these feelings and these thoughts of just start cutting yourself. It'll help. It'll take the pain away, because it'll take this emotional pain that you're feeling, and it'll turn it into a physical pain, and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. You'll be able to handle it. And and like I said, I was talking to Red Leg throughout this whole process of this whole struggle, and he really helped me out and helped me work through everything, and made me feel like, what, hooker? She's being so cute right now. Of just telling me, reminding me, I'm not alone, and if he's here for me, and no matter how tempting it is to take that blade to my skin, it's not gonna help anything. That, and then also it was a reminder of hey, if you do this, ICE is literally going to kill you, bring you back to life, and then haunt you for all of eternity. And I really don't want that. So I was, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. Is we all struggle with things, and yesterday was a hard day for me.
Do you think tattoos and stuff are a compensation? I know you like the tattoos.
In a way,
oh,
yeah.
I
No,
love
I'm
tattoos.
I'm covered. Nothing on my arms, because my grandma made me swear on her life that I wouldn't get anything on my arms. So I'm waiting to do that. What? Hooker? But yeah, no, I love tattoo therapy. Like, my whole back is pretty much covered.
You've got like the entire Disney saga.
Well, no, not yet. That's actually going to be pretty much my entire left leg is going to be like Disney.
The first time I met you, I was like, oh my fucking God. She has a story on her body.
Yeah. So, and then my right leg is going to be the Gotham City Sirens.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've already got Harley Quinn, and then I'm gonna get obviously I'm gonna get Poison Ivy and Catwoman, and then I'm debating on getting either Batgirl or Hot Girl. So.
Hot girl? Who's that?
Or is it Hawkwoman? Hawk.
Yeah.
She's got wings. She's fucking a badass. I don't know what to tell you.
And that's your mating call in the clubs.
Right?
So, yeah, caw.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stuck with traditional Japanese tattoos, but I think that's where I'm going.
Did you ever figure that maybe that Japanese tattoo that you have on there says, I like baloney?
I don't have any writing on my body. It's all just mythical creatures. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I was going to say, I had 2 kanji symbols on me. I still have one. It's going to be getting covered up, though. The other one's already covered up. But, yeah.
I'm guessing you have no rose tattoos on your...
No.
Fuck that hooker. Yeah.
I've got 3 tattoos and they cover most of my body, so I mean, I'm happy with that.
I've got no tattoos and it covers 0%.
I've got ideas because I want half sleeves. And I tried what's the right word? Negotiating with my grandmother about, getting tattoos on my arms. And she's absolutely 100% against it. So, and like, I tried to negotiate with her and be like, it's not going to be a full sleeve. It's going to be a half sleeve. So it's only going to go down my elbow. It'll be fine. She's like, no. And I was like, okay, quarter sleeves, right? So like, up here. And she was like, no. And I was like, Grandma, shoulder caps. And she was like, Minxie. But she said my actual name. And I was like, oh my God, yes, Grandma.
You have to listen. You have to listen after she says that.
And she's like, swear on my life that you will not get any tattoos on your arms. I'm like, oh, I swear. Damn it.
Well, I know you got one on what, your left shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like flirting with disaster with Grandma. She's gonna fucking kick your ass.
No, she knows it's there.
No.
She does. She knows it's there. So, she's actually. So I've got one. Like, hold on. Let me see if I can turn for you guys. So I've got this one, right? And then I've got one over here. And she literally like got all up on me and was like inspecting my back, and she's like, "This is really close to your shoulder." I'm like, "But it's not a shoulder cap."
E4 Mafia, motherfucker.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm not touching you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
She sounds like a really sweet woman that has your best interests in her heart.
I actually have a lot of her personality.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. except she's like 84 now. Oh yeah, it's like a total glimpse to the future. Like, that's what I'm gonna be like.
And you're like, I'm going to be a badass. This is awesome.
No, it's absolutely fine because my grandma's the total matriarch of our family. Like, nobody crosses her. I mean, my godmother, who disowned me, tried to cross her, and that didn't end very well for her.
Where was she buried?
Oh, she's not buried yet.
Oh.
Yet.
Yes.
Mostly because I'm not allowed to have any contact with her.
I would follow that instruction. I would follow that instruction.
Yeah. Every time, so when I was living in Arizona, anytime that my godmother was going to be, who's like literally my aunt, anytime she was going to be at any sort of family function, I was told specifically either do not show up, or if you do show up, don't cause a scene. And, every time I'd be like, I'm not going to cause a scene. Like, I'm not going to start anything. I'm not going to start it. I'll finish it, but I'm not going to start it. Like, there's a difference.
And you're not responsible for the way people react. So, yeah.
Right? Grandma Minx is hot. Thanks, Ice. I think so. She's like 4'10". She's little.
Oh.
You said 4'10".
Yeah.
That's about my magic range right there.
I'm the second tallest female in my family.
You seem taller.
I am 5'6".
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Well, depending on which APFT you would look at, right? I was anywhere from 5'5" to 5'6". And so, there's that. My sister is 5'8". She and I are literally the tallest females in our family. So my grandma is 4'10". She was 4'11", but she did shrink.
How do you shrink? You stick it dry?
No.
That's osteoporosis. That's what happens.
Fucking stuck her in the dryer.
She's 4'10". My mom
people shrink.
is 5'2" or 5'3". No, she's 5'3" because my older cousin is 5'2". Yeah.
Do you have like hairy feet?
Do I? No.
He called you a hobbit.
I know he did.
I didn't call you. I was asking questions that led to your hobbitness.
I'm not a hobbit. I am average height. Thank you very much.
No, you're a great height.
Short women are sexy. That's all I gotta say.
Friggin'. But yeah, my grandma's just a tough, stubborn old Betty. She is. I love her to death.
And she probably drinks coffee, and it's like 9:00 at night. Then she just goes to bed.
She does. Yeah. No, she does. And then she and my grandpa are actually like middle school sweethearts. Apparently, like, my grandpa eyed her in like the 6th grade, and he was like, I'm going to marry that one. And there we go.
Dude. The mixer comment right here from Black Death. Hashtag straight out of the Shire.
I'm not a hobbit. Like,
Perfect.
I get it. Like, I'm not like graceful and what's the right word? Ethereal? Is that the right word?
Ethereal.
Ethereal. There we go. Thanks, Dad. Like, I'm not an ethereal like an elf. Like, like I don't have the long, slender neck as those bitches. So, I definitely, like, stature-wise, yeah, sure. I identify more as a hobbit, but with less body
Maybe a
hair.
dwarf.
But she has hair. Minx has hair that you have to guess.
Only on my head. I don't have hair on my feet. Everywhere else is either shaved or, ripped out.
Okay, but I'm talking about the hair on your head. I mean,
Yeah, no, I do have hair.
it's like a gas, and it's totally awesome when you do shows. I have to be surprised, and it's really it's kind of awesome. I'm like, okay, is she going to have straight hair today, or is she going to have wavy hair today? And then you pop up your cam, and I'm like, oh, great, it's fucking straight, or it's wavy. It's I don't have a preference. It's just like it's kind of I got a 50-50 chance of guessing what your hair's going to be like.
Definitely.
Today is really kind of beyond. It's beyond wavy because you got the hat and stuff.
Yeah.
With the fish hook.
Yeah. And Katie, my house is above ground. It's not fully in the ground. So I hope that helps. So
okay, the jury is in. You're not a hobbit, but you have hobbit potential.
I do, because I'm short.
I think you'd make a badass hobbit.
Like my drunk ass would be like fucking Bilbo. Like, I'm going on an adventure.
I'm going to Gruntfest, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, that's me. and then everyone's just like, oh my god, what is she doing?
Well, she's been to Gruntfest before. I think she'll be fine. She will return with gifts.
You're right. And apparently Doc's out my window.
Still smells of troll.
Chloe, what the actual fuck are you doing? So she is currently like looking up at me from underneath the desk. Like,
clearly she's hungry.
She's not though.
No, that's what dogs do. She's just watching, paying attention. Being nosy. Dogs do that.
Dude, no. This is ridiculous. I need to take a picture of this. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, Chloe.
Is she pathetic? She's pathetic, isn't she?
A bit, yeah.
I love dogs. I really love dogs.
It's like my old hound dog. I would take a shower and he would stick his nose and just one eyeball through the door just to stare at me the whole time while I'm taking a shower.
Dude, Minx's dogs like get in the shower.
Those bitches got in the shower. Like,
oh, he fucking hated water, so he would watch me while I was showering. But I mean,
no, oh my god. So I fucking when I moved to the house that I'm living in now, like my shower's got an actual door on it, but the house that I was living in before, my shower was just a fucking curtain, right? All 3 of these fucking bitches got in the shower with me. But when it came time for bath time, oh no. It was a struggle.
They'll fight you every inch.
But when I was in there, they're like, oh, Mom's in there. This is going to be fun. God damn it. Like, seriously, the husky literally willingly went into water as long as I was taking a shower. It's uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. Pookie. Pookie.
I'm sorry, what's up?
Would you mind going through housekeeping?
If you give me a minute to pull up the list.
Like, just do the shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The shows. See, tonight's Friday Night Freedom with Minx and myself. Tomorrow is Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy and myself. Sunday, Kaz, are you doing this Sunday or?
No, Kaz is off until July 15th.
Okay.
Well, July 15th is my target return. Yeah, I bought a house. I have to do some renovations. So I get my keys tomorrow, or Sunday.
Freaking awesome, man. So that would bring us back to Monday with Monday edition with the Iceman and Flash, and then we get into Tuesday with Tied Up Tuesday with the gorgeous Minx and the Rant Man, Gray Cloud. Yes,
that guy is high strung, dude.
And then Wednesdays are they love to say Donza. But we really if you're not, if you like to watch a show, WTF Nation Gaming has something going on Wednesdays. You can check us out. And then Thursday is Sergeant's Time, of course, with Iceman, talking about all the active duty things. And it brings us right back to Friday with Friday Night Freedom.
Yep. Right? Us.
Yes, us.
Fucking, oh my god. Hold on, I'm dropping a picture so you guys can fucking see this dog. She's
a lot of shit. Cookie's like the show before.
She's fucking ridiculous. I give you attention all the time. She doesn't care. She wants it. She wants it now. She's like that J.G. Wentworth commercial. Like, I want attention and I want it now. Ridiculous.
What, the 87761?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's the one. So,
oh, shit. JG, I'm going to advertise for them fuckers because fuck them.
So, our next guest is actually going to be on Monday with Ice and Flash. And it is going... Oh, hi. Bitch. It's going to be Kelly Kennedy, who is an author and a journalist. And then after that, our next guest is on Tuesday the 19th, which is Rob O'Neill. Rob O'Neill is from the Facebook page Bay Pines Exposed, who Gray Cloud and I covered 2 weeks ago about the latest VA scandal. So that's what we are going to be talking about.
He's like an inside guy.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a good show. So that's our lineup. That's our show, you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We hope you have an amazing weekend, and we will see you tomorrow for Saturday Night Savagery. So have a good weekend. Have a safe night. Shots, you guys. Bye.
Come back tomorrow.
Yes,
Felicia.
come back tomorrow.
Just walking on shells, this feeling that love conquers everything else, until you reach the point in mind. There was a failure to communicate, so set to leave but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end it's over, I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. My only demon, my only regret is that I left you with scars so that you'll never forget. Sick of forgiving my mistakes and my faults. Shattered your glass heart to millions when So sad to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. There was a failure to communicate. So sad to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober.